Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is here, guys, and I'm so excited. I'll be covering everything, my full playthrough, live stream, guides, tips and tricks, especially the review time. I will be there to make sure you guys got all the information you need. Super exciting time. Today's video is actually going to be about the multiplayer. We're going to get into all the information that's been updated recently. Plus, I have some concerns and then also some good news. There's good news and bad news, kind of a mixed bag here, but let's dive into it. Before we do, like, subscribe, and comment if you rock with me and want more. And let's do it. So first things first, I gotta say, it's so intriguing to have no information about a multiplayer. Originally, all of us thought we're getting MGO, which is Metal Gear Online. For those that are new to Metal Gear or the online version, MGO is the initials of Metal Gear Online. We've gotten many iterations of it throughout the years. It's always been somewhat team deathmatch and various modes that you might know from other games and original modes made by the series. So this is a thing that I've loved. I've hosted tournaments, leagues, and much more for the series, and I'm very much committed and loving this to the death. The reason I bring that up is because I did plan and am still planning on hosting tournaments, leagues, and things like that for Fox Hunt. The problem is we don't know what it is, and we have no idea what it means from what they've said. So it's very vague and it's more mysterious than anything. And I've never seen a multiplayer be this mysterious. They're usually up front and forward, but for some reason, Konami hasn't done that with this game. So the first thing I want to do is just show you the news about what we got for good and bad news. Okay, let's check this out and see for ourselves what exactly Konami is doing with this new product. So again, big deal here is the tweets, the posts, and the social media information. Okay, let's just go make it small, put it on the right side. Basically, they announced that it is coming out on the fall. This is great news and bad news all at the same time. The reason for this is it coming out at the fall is amazing. That means that Delta can be focused on the single player experience, and you can just enjoy that without having to rush to the multiplayer side. I was actually worried because I do want to run tournaments, leagues, and things like that and have fun with the game, but I couldn't do it if the game released exactly when the story came. It'll take up too much time. So knowing this is an exciting thing. I feel relief, and hopefully this could mean two things. One, it could mean that the multiplayer is not ready, which is the bad news, and they really needed a lot more time because it's not fully functional. And that's pretty much like very possible, guys. They probably just wanted to add a quick multiplayer and now they realize this is bigger than they thought. Or it can be the exact opposite, which is what I'm hoping for, is they saying, hey, let's separate this from the main game. That way more people can get a full picture of what it is. We can market it by itself. We can create more buzz and we can build for the community. Personally, I wanted that to be a free-to-play game because free-to-play games get popular if they're good very fast because there's a lot of people playing the game. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it is tied to Delta 100%. And part of that is because the next post is what made me worried, and it's very disappointing. And this post basically says that the multiplayer will not have crossplay between platforms. Okay, so at least this is from what the translation says. Now, if there's anybody out there who can read the Japanese version, I used multiple AI tools to translate this, and it basically says that it doesn't have crossplay. So what this kind of feels like, on top of it just not having crossplay, which is disappointing, is them saying, hey, we're not pushing to make this the biggest multiplayer thing in the world. We're fine with keeping it small by having separate communities, aka PlayStation 5, the Xbox, and the PC version. So that makes my life hard for the events and things that I have planned for this. So now I have a conundrum. Okay, the good news about it being delayed will allow me to plan and to make really fun stuff for the community. But the no crossplay means I will have to do separate events for each platform. And so, yeah, we're going to figure that out. And again, I don't even know what mode this is. This is the reason why this is tough, is because I don't even know what they're doing with this mode. I honestly really don't know what exactly are they creating. They really haven't been clear on what this mode is. And to be honest, I'm going to break it down very quickly for those that are new and haven't watched my breakdowns. But basically, you're playing in this jungle-like area and you can put on camo. You can literally transform into leaves or mud. And it's a pretty simple thing, right? And you would think that this is something that we know from other games, for example, like props, but it's not exactly that way. It's kind of like you transforming into a leaf. You can see right here, you're a leaf on the left center. And then when this item drops, you get off of the leaf and you turn into mud, which is pretty cool if you ask me, but it'll be easy to spot the mud. If I walked around this 1,000 times, I'm going to know the map and I'm going to see an extra bump that wasn't there originally, and I'll just shoot it. And that's something that I hope they take it into account, because I'm afraid if they did just think that it was going to make some type of prop mode and it's this easy to spot, that's not going to be very challenging. Okay. But the thing was, they made a full trailer and a deep dive breakdown where the producer and the people that are running it, the director who's helping create it, basically explained that it's set in the same universe, but it's its own style with high-tech technology. They're going to be utilizing, some Metal Gear, but they're not going with the Metal Gear Online traditional team deathmatch and things of that nature. And they said they love that mode, but it's 2025 and they wanted to do something new, something fresh and different that had never been done in the multiplayer space for Metal Gear. And while I can respect it and I'm excited for it, I really am somebody who's open-minded. Even though I wanted Metal Gear Online, I'm happy to enjoy this and embrace it. I actually made videos speculating that this might be a battle royale type of game, or maybe an extraction shooter. It would make perfect sense for Metal Gear to have an extraction shooter. And that was what I was saying. Maybe this would be that. If we're not getting MGO, I'll take an extraction shooter. At the moment, there's no information other than this 2-minute trailer that you're watching right now. It's concerning. That's even though I'm supporting it and I'm all for it and I cannot wait to try it myself. I do not know what the mode is. Sorry to repeat that, but yeah, feel free to drop what you think it is and share your thoughts and opinions about what it could be. Now, I want to kind of take a moment and show you the website and give you a deeper dive into what is the only new information that we got. So when they announced that it's coming out on fall, the website also updated and said, hey, we're coming out on fall. Then they said a thrilling hide and seek based, completely original online multiplayer. So a hide and seek based mode, completely original online. So maybe nobody's ever done it. I don't know. And then it says an online experience unique to Metal Gear that utilize the central elements of the base game: camouflage and survival. So if it is an online multiplayer, it is going to be PvP. We know that. Survival, and maybe you'll get damage and you have to heal yourself. Maybe you have to pick up items. What is this? Battle Royale? I don't know. Could be. Then they go on to say, based on the sneaking rule from Metal Gear Online, utilize the fundamentals of the popular game rules of Metal Gear Online and sneaking gameplay elements iconic to the Metal Gear series. and the latest graphical enhancements that amplifies the intense of hide and seek in a whole new level. And that's literally it. Okay. And apologies, I know my videos tend to be overexcited, man, and just kind of joyous, which this video is still me being excited about this. I wanted to share the information, but also kind of get into my concerns because there are plenty of them. And so I wanted to kind of talk about it. What do they mean utilizing the sneaking, aka one of my favorite modes, which is called Sneaking Mission in Metal Gear Online, where one character gets to play as Snake, the main character of the stories, and they'll go into a map while the other two teams are fighting against each other, and Snake can basically take them out. If they brought this game mode and made it into a battle royale style, extraction style game in a bigger scale, it would be phenomenal for me. But that's just one mode. I don't know if that's the case, because what they've also contradicted was that they're not doing MGO. If they're stealing that idea and doing something different, like an extraction shooter, that can make sense. The other mode is actually team sneaking, which is the most popular as well. These are the two biggest modes. And in team sneaking, you basically have one team that will have the stealth camo, aka camouflage, and the stealth equipped makes it so that they can sneak around and try to pick up the Karrakins or the Gakko and bring it to the goal. If those two are what this new mode is, a blend of both or a blend of one of the other with different elements like a survival extraction or battle royale, I'm all for it. A bigger scale with multiple teams, you know, maybe you load up with 64 players in the lobby. There's only one Snake trying to sneak around, and then you got the other players trying to do what they have to do as well. This is what I speculated, and I have videos covering all that. I didn't want to get into it, but I just wanted to share what I'm seeing and what I'm hoping can be the case. Again, this is all speculations. I don't want to mislead you guys and make you feel like, oh, he said it was a battle royale. No, I didn't. I said my speculations, and what would be cool is a battle royale or extraction if they're not going to give us the traditional modes. Okay, so that is all the information, but I did want to say I do have a video breaking down the update on what's coming and all the new information when it comes to the schedule and what's happening with Konami. So if you want to watch that, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment, and go check out that next one that should be popping up on screen now. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll see you on the next one.